Something really quite crazy is happening for crypto right now. I mean, if we take a look at the broader crypto market and we sort it all by 24-hour gains, it's kind of interesting that not a single coin today is up. The three best performers, matter of fact, the four best performers are all stable coins, which are supposed to have a dollar value exactly. There are a couple of coins which are doing good, but it's just so funny to me that today nothing is up. Nothing. Just take a look at this. It is a sea of red. Every single coin is going down, down, down. No, I mean, even if we update it, there's a couple of coins. I think if I were to refresh this right now, perhaps, because it's, I think, like an hour or so that has passed, a couple of coins, nope, not really. No, actually not. I was going to say maybe a couple of, oh, there we go. Yeah. So now, after refreshing, Phantom, for example, is up, Say is up, and Theta is up, but that's still basically it. Every other coin has been going down throughout the last day or so, just like you can see in this map right here. Over the past hour, most things are looking back in the green, with coins like Brett going up 3.6%, VeChain up 3%, Gala up 2.5%. On the week, most coins are still very, very much green. A couple of meme coins have actually decided to take about 30% off their heights. BONK down 20%. PopCat down 30, Peanut down 36, WIF down 11.7, Floki down 16. But on the month, literally almost everything is green except for PopCat and one more, H&T. And on the year, it's kind of divided. On the year, it's kind of divided. Before we move on though, guys, if you've not done it yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. And if you are looking to trade crypto, you can find the link down below to Blowfin, which is the platform we are using to trade. And right now, there's a pretty cool competition going on which you might want to join. Link is down below. And also, the more you trade, the more you get. Right now, you get a couple of cool rewards for trading a lot, so just check it out. Link is down below. Now, first off, so let's set one thing straight. Right now, it feels at 90-something thousand that we're down back to the freaking trenches, man. But in reality, we're doing quite good. I mean, generally speaking, in bull markets, there is some trouble in paradise every single time. And I've stated many times before that if you want to get the craziest of gains, you have to be willing to sit through some less than optimal conditions. Then again, if we're talking about the crypto market right now, what's happening, first of all, a couple of countries, one of them being Morocco right here, to officially legalize cryptocurrencies again following the ban in 2017. I can't state that this is necessarily huge like some of the comments are making it out to be. I mean, I think a lot of people over there would like to use crypto, and every single country that accepts it, I think I can see as something being quite juicy. I mean, hey, let's go Morocco, blah, blah, blah. But most importantly, I think it's the fact that countries are turning their ban around that's the big deal. Not just one country being added, even though some people are really excited for it. I'm not sure. From Morocco, let me know down below. Now, if we want to call a country interesting, I personally think it might more so be the UK, which officially now is going to regulate cryptocurrencies by 2026. And my answer to that is, what in the world does regulating cryptocurrencies really even mean? Because from the way I'm thinking about it, the rules are kind of clear already, right? If they're taxing it, I mean, so what are they going to do exactly then? Are they going to make it so you can't make them, or you can't, because is that allowed now? I don't even know. Or is it just that they're going to write down the rules clearly, or even like here, what does it mean? I don't know, but I saw the post, I was like, hey, in my opinion though, I'm not so sure what this is going to change, but I guess the fact of the matter is they're taking things more seriously. Anyway, when it comes to our coins, a lot of people are giving up right now. Or they're thinking that giving up is their best course of action, and I don't really understand why. If you got into the crypto space because you were looking for crazy gains, did you think it was going to be all easy? Did you think it was going to be only up with no come downs ever, with no corrections? When I'm looking at this chart, the only thing I'm thinking of is, look at where we're headed over the next few months. I just have to bear through it. But some people look at this and think, man, this means we might crash back to 80 and I'm going to lose everything and blah, 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 blah. Let me just tell you one very important thing though. We want this run to be slow and steady. The whole idea is that the next few weeks to months are going to be crazy for Bitcoin, and in turn even better for all altcoins because of the way the crypto market works. We all know, let me quickly load this up right here if we can, that mostly it's Bitcoin first, then major alts, then smaller and smaller caps as people look for more profit. And if we all know that that idea at least is very much true, or at least to a certain extent true, then we do not want Bitcoin to go on too much of a rampage just quite yet, because that means the moment people make too many gains on Bitcoin, they start going for smaller things, and it ends the season. We hope that it lasts basically as long as usual, so we also get to enjoy the longest amount of altcoin season, the most amount of profits. I mean, it's very easy to make money in a bull market, right? But the whole bull market, it's 3 years. If we're talking about the general crypto space, of which 2 years have already passed, but the alt season is only a few months. And this is why I say, in good times like this, you mostly just buy, you bid, you go for it, because generally speaking, it is worth it, whatever risk there is to the downside, for the upside potential. Things only get potentially bad whenever you want to make money too quickly and you start making dumb decisions for it. By, for example, opening a long with too much leverage, going too crazy on a very short time frame, and forgetting that the mission is to do well for the next few months and not just do well for tomorrow or for today. So again, even though today was a abysmal day for most of our coins, the longer term predictions for our XRP, for our Cardano, for our Pepe, for all these coins still stand. And I know that on the short term, this might look awful. You're feeling awful. You're feeling your money just rip out of your hands. I've been warning you for many days in a row that if you feel uncomfortable or you're not able to sustain the downside, sell. And you might say, Dusty, but I don't want to sell because what if it goes up more? Duh, you dummy. That's the point. Most people don't get it still. Every time I look at the comments, I see the same type of people saying the same things. If you're not able to handle volatility, sell while you're in the profit right now. Get out. That's it. The whole reason there's so many gains to be made is because it's volatile. If you're not willing to risk the downside, you don't, in my opinion, deserve the upside. Because if you really think that we're never going up from where we're at today, then we just don't agree on that line. And it's best for you, in my opinion, to just sell off, get it off with, go back to stocks. But if you believe that crypto will go higher than it is today, all we're thinking of is, hey, could it perhaps be smart to sell some off to buy back cheaper? And the reason I only discuss that rarely is because I think the only justification for that is with these trading positions. Because if I were to do it with spot, I feel too stressed that I'm going to miss the crazy run up, the crazy bull. And I just don't care enough to try to flip it for a little bit more, but perhaps miss out on having more coins. I care about stacking these coins. I don't care that much about stacking dollars because, again, I have like a 6 to 12 month trajectory in front of me, not just 7 days or 1 week, or which is the same thing. You guys get what I mean though. Not a really short scope. So for all my coins, XRP, whatever, XRP, Pepe, even SUI, even though I turned bearish on SUI a while back, even SUI, all these coins, I still got the highest of expectations. A lot of these coins will, in my opinion, shine like crazy again, given a little bit more of a scope, a little bit more of a time frame. Give it a little bit more time, these things will pop off, in my opinion. And for that reason, I'm never worried. I have no stress. I will be honest with you and say, man, today is not the best of days. It's not nice to see your portfolio go down, but these margins, I prefer up days. On the opposite side, I have warned you guys about this for a long time, that it is better to get some corrections in the midst, because obviously it's unsustainable and we crash down harder, to which there's no more point of recovery. But I think a lot of you guys have realized now, Michael Saylor is buying. He just made a couple of posts saying he's not selling regardless of what happens. And on the short term, that might have looked stupid or blah, blah, blah. But if you start speculating on the real short-term price, you become more of a trader, which some of you guys are, but then you don't need this video in that sense. But most people become hodlers or perhaps some swing traders in that sense. But the best thing when it comes to Bitcoin and most of our major alts, some memes this is not true for, is to just hold on, buy more whenever things get lower. And we've set that for these positions on Blowfin as well and over on Buy. But we kept saying, if you're getting in, it doesn't really matter when you start buying. As long as you're able to average your way down, I think you'll be able to turn it into a massive amount of profit over the next few weeks to months. Let's just take a look at how it's going to look over on Christmas, huh? Probably up by a ton. And again, every single day I've been making this video warning people, saying the same thing. Most people ignore it, and then a couple weeks later they start complaining. But we knew the plan, we know exactly what's happening right now, and it all makes sense. And I can tell you that I'm crazy bullish right now. Anyway, guys, if you're not done it yet, make sure you go ahead and press the like button on this video. But more importantly, put that notification bell on, because in case something happens, you need to be notified. And that's about it.